now,
people
bro.
confuse being ready with God being ready. Just because you are ready doesn't mean it's your turn. That's why
Facts.
it's called
Facts.
waiting
Your
your turn.
turn.
Most of us get caught in that your part because we all have a sense of entitlement, and that ends up clouding our judgment and vision.
Yep.
Another big part of waiting your turn is trusting in yourself because a lot of the
Wait, sorry. You see how you talked about the God aspects of everything, bro? You know, when you're talking about this with somebody who is not spiritual, I think they would never understand it, you know. But if you're a person who believes in God wholeheartedly, bro, you know that there's ways that God does things, right? And you know that when God has something destined for you or has something planned for you, yo, bro, even through your fuck ups, he will still get you whatever it is, bro. You hear me? And you take everything that you go through or you put yourself through, your mistakes and everything. And of course, you have to learn to not make these stupid mistakes over and over again. But always, I think that's the point. The point is to put you through some shit, have you make decisions that is going to be to your own detriment. Those decisions are going to lead you to a place where you don't want to be. The place where you definitely don't want to be is the most uncomfortable place, most fucked up place ever, mentally, whatever, darkest place ever, right? And now, when you get there, you get to make the decision: do I want to stay here, or do I want to better, or do I never want to come back here? Like, do I want to stay here, or do I want to get out of here and never come back here, or do I want to get out of here and come back here? Most of the times, when it's something that is not so big, we choose the, oh man, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, right? But we end up coming back. I think the goal is for you to learn, hey, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to make sure that I'm not gonna get back. I'm not gonna come back here because I don't like being here type thing, right? So God puts us through all these things, like, you know, type thing. He allows us to make these mistakes and stuff. So, bro, just know your mistakes, bro, they're always accounted for. God, he knows what you do before you ever do it, right? Type thing. But whenever God is ready to give you your blessing, bro, that's when God is gonna give you your blessing, bro. Like, man, work hard as fuck, whatever. Yeah, you can say, hey, man, look, I was not putting in that much work for like the last 3 years or whatever, and then 1 year I started putting in a lot of work, and everything worked out all of a sudden. So it's my hard work, and it's me taking charge of whatever type thing. I also believe that was those 3 years when you wasn't really pushing or whatever type thing. That was God showing you what you are not going to achieve by doing that, right? If you get what I mean, like, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. That 1 year where you stepped things up and you achieved it, that was the year where you had to go crazy because now you know what's at stake. You know what not to do to not slack. You know how the uncomfortability feels and how much you don't fuck with it. You get what I mean? So you wait your turn, you work, you wait your turn, and your blessings are going to come when God presents them to you, when he feels like you're ready, right?
times while people are waiting in line for their turn, they end up getting tired of waiting. They try to find somebody farther ahead who got in line earlier,
And
or they
compare
just flat out
themselves to
go
them.
home and say, I don't even feel like eating no more, I'm gonna just go to the vending machine. And it all
Facts.
stems from a lack of trust in self, because if you
Yeah.
trusted in yourself, like my